Welcome to the Cashavelli Experience. My name is Chris Cash, 20 plus years in this city, and today my kids walk into a brand new school year, which means somewhere out there right now, somebody's identity is getting handed to them and they don't even know it's happening. I made this show for one type of person, the one who is tired of asking for permission. Real estate is just a metaphor. The real property is you, family.
Cashavelli.
Yeah, they don't clap when you climb, they feel your shine gon' cast a shade. Cause your light gon' expose everybody in the grave. You ain't know, you ain't grow, you ain't get the memo. Yeah, Cashavelli. Let's go. Cashavelli.
Yo, turn this up.
Feel me?
Chris Cash.
From the radio to the streets.
Yeah, it's Chris Cash, and I'm making it happen. Either behind the scenes or rapping. It don't stop.
Here's what I got today. First, there's a folder with your name on it. Somebody filled it out when you were 9 years old and you have been making payments on it ever since. I am gonna show you where to find it. Then I'm gonna tell you where the name Cashavelli actually came from, including the part I've never said out loud on this show. Then we hit the dirt. July numbers dropped Thursday. Prices came off the record and there are 7,442 homes sitting in this valley right now. I'm gonna tell you why that's the most important number on this show. And then I slow it all the way down because I've been building something nobody around me could see yet. And I wanna talk about what that actually costs you. And that's the real one. A folder, a name, and 7,400 empty offers. And one word ties all three. And when I say it out loud in the last segment, you're gonna wanna hear the whole show again. My name is Chris Cash, the architect of ownership.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, this Weezy F right here.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye.
Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Joe Crack.
Yeah.
Let's get it, boy.
Cashavelli, you heard me?
Windows down, phone face down, let it ring. Whole city want a piece, I don't need a thing. Just a road and the radio, I drive slow. Check the mirror, here we go. Used to race the clock, now the clock race me. Freeway wide open, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Smooth, all the way through. 215, I got nothing to prove. Used to race the clock, now the clock race me. Freeway wide open, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Smooth, all the way through. 215, I got nothing to prove. Everybody posting where they at, I just go. I leave my phone on silent, never break the flow. Funny how the quiet used to make me nervous. Now it's the only thing that be working. Follow my purpose, no GPS in the vision. Every wrong turn help me with my intuition. No rush, already arrived. Peace was the payment, I paid it with time. It's multiplying, that's appreciation over time. Pass the exit slow, ain't nobody on my line. Nobody in the passenger, and that's okay too. I love my own company all the way through. Pulled up to the Lifetime, engine still warm. Sat there for a minute, that's the quiet for the storm. Ain't no lease, ain't no rent on my name. Cashavelli, cruising toward the future that I made. Used to race the clock, now the clock race me. Freeway wide open, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Smooth, all the way through. 215, I got nothing to prove. Used to race the clock, now the clock race me. Freeway wide open, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Smooth, all the way through. 215, I got nothing to prove. Everything appreciating, even on the drive. I ain't flexing, homie, I just own my time. I left the internet, I'm on the way to the gym. Took me years just to slow it down like this.
Got it bumping.
Used to race the clock, now the clock race me. Freeway wide open, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Smooth, all the way through. 215, I got nothing to prove. Used to race the clock, now the clock race me. Freeway wide open, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Smooth, all the way through. 215, I got nothing to prove.
First day of school, clean shoes, new folder, name printed on the front, blank. And here's what happens to that folder over the next 9 months. Somebody fills it in. Nobody's the villain in this story. A teacher with 34 kids in 11 minutes is gonna write something down on that folder. A coach who needs a body at that position is going to stick a body at that position. And by June, that kid has a shape. And that's not a tragedy. That's just arithmetic. Now here's the tragedy. You've got a list of things you've been believing about yourself. Right now, you are carrying it. What is it? I'm not good with numbers. I'm not a camera person. I'm not the one who takes risks. I'm not a leader. I'm not creative. Pick one. Right now, in the car, in the gym, wherever you're at right now, pick one. What are those things? You got it? All right, now answer me this. Where did you get that idea from? And you're already thinking, oh, my parents. It's not your parents. It's cheaper than that. And that's what's gonna bother you. A lot of it came from the people who were just guessing. Maybe it's that teacher with the 11 minutes. Maybe it's an uncle projecting his own fear on you at a barbecue in 2003. A man who never built anything, telling you what was not realistic while he's holding a paper plate. Maybe it's one bad grade in one class in 1 year, and you spent the next 20 years introducing yourself as somebody who's not a math person. Nobody sat down and designed you. Nobody designed your life. Somebody estimated it. They looked at you for about 11 minutes and wrote down a number and then moved on with their day. They don't even remember doing it. I promise you that a teacher does not remember your name, but you remember the number. And you've been making payments on it every day since. Career choices, who you asked out and who you didn't ask out, whether you hit record on that video or you deleted it, all of it. Payments on somebody else's estimate, and that's the lease. You've been leasing yourself. And here's the thing about a lease that nobody tells you. You can make every payment on time for 30 years and walk away owning nothing. Somebody made an offer when you were 9 years old, and then you just took it. I didn't take mine. I built mine from scratch. Name, all of it. And I'm gonna show you the paperwork, where the name came from, both halves. And the exact moment somebody sat me down and told me not to use it. Somebody I love, somebody I still love. That conversation is the reason I know what I'm about to tell you is true right after this.
Motherfucker, what's good? What's good?
Chris Cash.
What? Get him, man!
This mixtape movement won't stop. I'ma keep hitting you with the hotness. That's how we do.
Hey!
Chris Cash. You know, winners only in this section, baby. I just wanna go ahead and make it happen. Las Vegas is for sale. Cashavelli. Come on. Yeah. Came up from the Vegas night city full of sin. Where the tables take your life, you ain't got the wins. Learn to bet it all, every move a high risk. Now I'm hustling every day, I don't miss. Never prayed for luck, I doubled up the mindset. Never faked the grind, every step I timed it. In my lane solo, they need a guide map. Winners in the circle, every seat assigned that. Yeah, they ain't never seen the process. Had to build my own doors, I made my own options. I'm in the sauna sweating out all these toxins. Thinking about my next move to make a profit. Self-made, every plate got a king's meal. Wrote my life in the stars, what I want fulfilled. Took the pain, made a lane, now the scene sealed. Winners only, every table got a real deal. Table full of lessons, now we only talk progression. Every move calculated, never second guessing. Vision from the start, every play was manifested. Had to lose it all just to understand the blessings. Winners only, no exceptions to the vibe. You ain't built for the pressure, then you can't ride. Champagne conversations talking about these highs. We don't talk losses, just the lessons that survive. We don't dream small, we just elevate the stakes. Money talking different when you own what's on the plate. They just want the fame, I be on that real estate. Legacy emotion, I ain't rushing, I'm away. They would rather see you fold than see you expand. Told them I ain't playing small, acres in the plan. $1 million mindset, building up these brands. Stop wasting money, started buying up this land. I ain't waiting for the stars to align. Took the blueprints, then I made my designs. Took the losses and I made no excuse. Lifestyle looking like a millionaire's true. Yeah, I built the catalog, every bar is a landmark. They was moving weird, I just kept on making art. Now the phone ring different, look what I done spark. Conversations only with bosses, yeah, that part. Ain't no flex, every play be consistent. Past self looking like a distant vision. Never needed clout, I be on a mission. Winners only, every move with precision. Tables full of lessons, now we only
Money talk progression. Every move calculated, never second guess it. Vision from the start, every play was manifested. Had to lose it all just to understand the blessings. Winners only, no exceptions to the vibe. Game built for the pressure that you can't ride. Champagne conversations talking about these highs. We don't talk losses, just the lessons that survive. We don't dream small, we just elevate the stakes. Money talking different when you own what's on a plate. They just want the fame, I be on that real estate. Legacy emotion, I ain't rushing, I'm away. Pull up to the meeting, it be filled with vision. Everybody talking deals, not about permission. Ain't nobody waiting, we just execute decisions. Table full of winners, if you different, keep the distance. Gold frames, marble floors, that's the baseline. Took the stairs up, never needed fake climb. Every chapter in my life been a great sign. Now the ink worth more than a blank line.
Two names, two completely different builds. Let me show you both. Cash came from high school, and it wasn't a flex. I want to be clear about that. I didn't have money. I did not. I had motion. I could always find a way to get some cash. Always had a little cash business running. Somebody needed something, I found a way to be in the middle of it. So they started calling me Cash, and it stuck. But listen to why it stuck. It stuck because it was accurate. And that's rule number one. And it's the one everybody skips. A name only holds true if it's describing something you actually do. You can't affirm your way into a name. You can only earn one. Now, Cashavelli, I chose on purpose. It comes from Machiavelli, the man who wrote the manual on how to hold a throne. And I got there the way a lot of us got there, through Tupac. But I didn't stop at Tupac. I went back and found where Pac got it from. I read the source, and that's just what I do, and that's how I be moving. Right there, that's the whole difference between the people who make it and the people who just sound like they are going to make it, because everybody has heard the reference. What I did is I went and then I found the source. So let me ask you this. If it's that simple, you read it, choose it, build it, why doesn't everybody just do this? Because you think the resistance is coming from an enemy. It's not. Your enemies don't even care. Your enemies aren't even thinking about you. Your enemies are dealing with their own folder. The resistance actually comes from the people who love you. And I told you I'd tell you about the conversation, and here it is. I'm not going to tell you any specific names because it's not about the person. Somebody who loved me sat me down and told me the name was just too much, that it would close doors, that I should use something cleaner, something safer, something that would let me get into the room. And they weren't being cruel. They actually meant it. And they said it with their whole chest because they were scared for me. Love is not the same thing as accuracy. Somebody could want the absolute best for you and hand you the blueprint for a building that they were too scared to build themselves. And that is not malice. That's them handing you their own ceiling and calling it protection. So here's what I did, and this is the only useful thing I've ever figured out about this thing right here. I honored the love, and then I just refused the blueprint. You could do that. Those are two different transactions. They don't run through the same account. Nobody ever taught us that. We think that it's one choice. Either you listen to them or you disrespect them. It's not. You could love somebody all the way through and still say, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna follow that blueprint. And one thing on Machiavelli, because people get this backwards, and I need to go ahead and fix this. They think the lesson is to be ruthless. It's not. The lesson is this. You're gonna face decisions where every option is gonna cost somebody something, where there is no clean answer available, and there's no rule book coming to take that weight off of you. A king can't say the policy made me do it. He can't say, well, that's just how it's done. He can't point at a manager. The king, he decides, and then he carries it. That's not permission to be bad. That's nowhere to hide when it's hard. And that's the most ownership thing I've ever read in my life. Now, I just told you about a lease, and I just told you about an offer I refused. Hold on to both of those ideas right there. I'm gonna show you all these homes in this valley that are living out that exact same story right now. Same story, real money attached to it. Turf Talk coming up next.
What's crackalate? This your boy Ice Cube.
What?
Yeah, this your boy right here, Chris Brown.
Hey, what's up? This is your girl Rihanna.
Chilling with my homeboy Chris Cash.
Vegas life. Vegas life. One, get it right. Vegas. Yeah. Boulevard. Pocket full of chips, alcoholic with the bars. Midnight city rattles like a drum in a war. Put my name on the ticket, rewrite the score. On my line talking hate, ignore the call. Streets talking currency, count what I saw. Vegas is for sale, we gon' buy the block. Put your bread up, bet on us, it's a lot. All money in for even see the flop. Vegas is for sale, you can have it all. Check the price, you afford the cost. Talk is cheap, can't afford the talk.
Vegas is for sale, I'm getting checks in the mail. Roll the dice for my life, but I could never fail. Bought the block, not the chain, see the equity scale. I'm the dealer and the player, homie, it ain't hard to tell. Stacking chips like palazzo floor. Every metaphor a key, unlocking new doors. The house always wins, unless the house is yours. Now my backyard pool looking like the strip on tour. Yeah, Vegas lies flash, but the future look brighter. Rider for my life, every line a new cipher. Checkmate, that's the real estate chest. Pawns in the condos, stress the address. Got the ace in the deck, the bank in the game. Even odds look rigged when you bet against my name. And the moral of the story that I came to tell, own what you promote, Vegas is for sale.
Bet on myself, drop twice as fast. Streets paved with gold, still here, no mess. Made a map for the skyline from broken glass. Hustle burns in my heart, rise from the ash. Cash flow like tides, ride the wave till it crashed. Invest in my dreams until they come to pass. School of hard knocks, I'm top of my class. And all that plus the fees and the tax. Money is speed, running course, doing laps. Got a glass full of yak, Miniconas in a lap. Touch every zip code on the map. Offers you can't refuse, contracts ironclad.
Vegas is for sale, I'm getting checks in the mail. Prints on the table, yeah, I'm setting up the scale. Every deal a casino, I just shuffle up and deal. Turn a buyer to a fan, that's a creator for real. From the block to the office, I've been doubling plays. Rap game, real estate, I got multiple lanes. Call it craps on the pavement, dice with the fate. Yeah, I'm married to the game, just been dating the rates. You know what I'm saying? I got property in my property. Profit, be the prophecy. No monopoly of modesty. But honestly, who is hot as we?
Let me think. Nobody. No one says that. No one.
Nobody.
Come on. All right, the numbers dropped last Thursday from Las Vegas Realtors. July median price on an existing single-family home in Southern Nevada, $480,000. That's down 1% from a year ago and down 2% from the all-time high of $490, which got set in May and matched again in June. So we came off the record slightly, not a cliff. Condos and townhomes, $290, dead flat from a year ago. The record high is still $315, October of 2024. Now, here's the number I actually want you on. End of July, 7,442 single-family homes sitting on this market with no offer on them, not one. That's up 4% a year ago. Total sold in July across everything, 2,587. Homes up about a point year over year. Condos down about a point. Puts us at roughly 4 months supply. Same as the time last year, and one more, because it's the honest context. The sale pace this year is tracking right with 2025, and 2025 was the lowest annual sales total posted since 27. Plain English, okay? Prices are flat. Inventory is building. 4 months of supply. Slowest sales pace since before the crash. That means sellers have competition and buyers have leverage. Now, nobody's giving anything away at $480. That's not what I'm telling you. This is not a crash, and I'm not gonna sell you one. But you've been sitting out of this market because you thought you were gonna get run over in a bidding war. That's a 2021 fear, and you're still paying rent on it like it's 2026. Different market. Go ahead and go look at it. If we talk about the Southwest side, Mountains Edge, Rhodes Ranch, Skyline Ridge, Huntington Cove, 420 active single-family listings across the zip code 89178 and 89148. Medium list price $535 and 46 days on the market on average. Now let me tie all this in way back to the folder. You can own real estate without ever touching a property, and it's called a REIT, an R-E-I-T. You buy shares and you own a piece of a portfolio that you collect. And I'm not knocking it, but let me be real clear. That's real equity. That's a legitimate way in. A lot of people listening should probably do exactly that, and I tell you so to your face. But understand precisely what you bought. Somebody else picked the property. Somebody else picked the tenant. Somebody else decides when to sell. You own the yield. You don't own the decision. And most people are running their whole life like a REIT, collecting returns on somebody else's judgment, and that's okay too. Somebody else picked a career, somebody else set the ceiling, somebody else decided what you were good at. So the question was never, do you own something? The question is, are you the one deciding? And if you want to run your actual numbers on the Southwest side, not a Zillow guess, your real numbers, your actual situation, I do this for a living. My name is Chris Cash Jalen with Realty One Group Southwest, Nevada license S.02010045. Everything's at Cashavelli.com. All right, I've been talking about houses with nobody making an offer on them. Let me tell you what it feels like to be one of those houses.
Let's do this.
This is Vegas.
Hip-hop.
Chris Cash.
Holla at your boy.
They see the success, but they don't see the sacrifice. Yeah, everybody eating, but I'm the one who can't sleep at night. Heavy is the crown when you carry all the weight. Made it for my fam, hustle for my last name. Gotta stay strong, gotta keep them all straight. And it came with the cost that I had to pay. Heavy crown, heavy crown. From the bottom to the top, we done made it out. Heavy crown, heavy crown. Yeah, gotta stay strong, gotta hold it down. Yeah, all them nights I couldn't sleep, worrying about the rent. Now I own the building, but the pressure more intense. Everybody looking like I got the answers. I'm just trying to build, taking all these chances. On the field, getting blisters on my hands. Blood, sweat, and equity across the desert lands. Cali made, Vegas paid, never show the pain. Now I hold it down through the sun and through the rain. Through the snow, gotta keep it moving. Through the smoke, don't fall for illusions. From evictions to the properties we own. From the struggle to the castle, I feel alone. Sometimes I wanna quit, but I keep going. Can't slip, can't trip, living in the moment. See the jewels and the scars I accumulated. Everything I earn, everything is calculated. Heavy is the crown when you carry all the weight. Made it for my fam, hustle for my last name. Gotta stay strong, gotta keep them all straight. And it came with the cost that I had to pay. Heavy crown, heavy crown. From the bottom to the top, we done made it out. Heavy crown, heavy crown. Yeah, gotta stay strong, gotta hold it down. Yeah, isolated while my bank account inflated. I felt the pain from the love I thought was sacred. Now I'm moving paranoid. Drinking champagne, thinking it's gon' fill a void. Had to kill the noise, focus on my signal. And realize real estate is also digital, not just physical. Pay the price in full. Trust issue, but my vision still full of ambition. Gotta stay on my mission. I can't fail, too many people in position. Depending on my win, depending on my moves. Carrying my bloodline, can't afford to lose. I thought you knew, money changed the whole view. The circle shrank when the bank account grew. And that's the truth, you gotta do what you gotta do. Keep creating, they'll inherit all the jewels. Heavy is the crown when you carry all the weight. Made it for my fam, hustle for my last name. Gotta stay strong, gotta keep them all straight. And it came with the cost that I had to pay. Heavy crown, heavy crown. From the bottom to the top, we done made it out. Heavy crown, heavy crown. Yeah, gotta stay strong, gotta hold it down. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. All the weight, all the pain beneath the surface. Then I see my kids, that's the real purpose. So I keep pushing even when I'm hurting. Yeah, they ain't know what it takes to carry everybody you love on your back. To be the one who can't fail. To wear that crown every single day. Heavy. But we made it out and we ain't never going back. Chris Cash, Las Vegas is for sale.
Oh, baby.
My dog Chris Cash, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm out here bringing the heat.
You know, we got the streets on lock and we gonna keep it that way cause I said so.
You know.
I want to say something plain because I don't think anybody says it plain enough. I'm not gonna go ahead and dress it up. Building something that nobody around you can see yet is lonely. And not lonely like sad, I'm good with that. My life is good. I don't want the sympathy or nothing like that. Lonely like you're describing a room to somebody who's standing in a hallway. That type of lonely. You can hear yourself sounding crazy while you're doing it. That's the part you can hear in your own voice. Here's what I figured out this week, and it's the most useful thing I got for you today. That loneliness is not a signal that you're wrong. It's a signal that you're early. And here's the problem. Those two things feel identical from the inside. There's no difference in the sensation. Wrong feels exactly like early. Nobody warned you about that. So the tell can't be how it feels. Feelings are useless here. The tell is whether you are moving. There's only two options. And I want to actually sit in this right here. You're moving toward your purpose or you're drifting, and that's it. There's no third option. Same as your body. There's no maintaining. You're either getting stronger or you're getting weaker. You're either moving toward your purpose or you're drifting. That's it. There's no third option. Same as your body. There's no maintaining. You're either getting stronger or you're getting weaker. And the scary part isn't that you might be drifting. The scary part is that drifting feels great while it's happening. Nobody's yelling at you. Nothing is on fire. No emergency. You're just going. Comfortable. Warm. Drifting is the most comfortable thing. Drifting is the most comfortable thing a person could do with their whole life. Now let me give you the word I promised you at the top of the show. A folder, a name, 7,442 houses. Every one of those 7,442 houses empty with no offers. Every one of those is an offer. The folder was an offer somebody made on you. You didn't negotiate. You didn't counter. You didn't even read it because you were not. The name was an offer somebody made on me. Somebody who loved me, but somebody smaller, and I refused it. And those 7,400 houses, every single one of them is sitting there right now, priced, staged, lights on, waiting for somebody else to decide what they are worth. And that's the thread. That's the whole show. The offer. Most people spend their entire life waiting on an offer that's never coming. And then they call it patience. So, here's the one thing. Tonight. Here's the one thing for tonight. Takes 5 minutes and you could do it on the back of a receipt or whatever. Write down one thing you believe about yourself. Then right next to it, write down who gave that to you. If you could name the person. If you could name the person, you can decide whether to keep it or not. You could decide if that is serving you or not. And that's ownership. And that's the whole mechanic. And if you can't name that person, then you never picked it. It really just got assigned. And you've been making payments on it ever since. Think about that.
Cashavelli Music.
Yeah, it's Cashavelli. I don't need to shine, I already got a name. On the block, on the spot, different type of game. They be chasing clout, I'm on a different thing. Real wealth, move quiet, I done broke the chains. Equity, building up my legacy. Protect my peace while I multiply this energy. Digital, real estate, building equity. Las Vegas is for sale, build that equity. I be moving fast now, I'm moving with intention. Every loss was a lesson, multiplied dimensions. Vegas hit different when you own the foundation. I ain't gambling, I'm investing in my patience. They see the faces, everything that's on the gram. But the real flex takes time to understand. Rental income coming in, I don't pay rent. Portfolio diversified, that's what it is. I don't need to talk my plays, do all the speaking. Closing deals while they out here living for the weekend. Compound interest, vision, that should be my secret. You could keep the fame, I'll be out here laying cement. Overcame my demons, understood the seasons. Now my operation smooth, everybody eating. Calm, never desperate for the win. Real G's moving silence, that's the discipline. I don't need to shine, I already got a name. On the block, on the spot, different type of game. They be chasing clout, I'm on a different thing. Real wealth, move quiet, I done broke the chains. Equity, building up my legacy. Protect my peace while I multiply this energy. They want the image, I just want the infrastructure. Blueprint, architect, everything is structured. Credit score clean, LLCs all covered. Moving different, you ain't talking to that old hustler. Yeah, showing youngins how to stack proper. Take that money, be the landlord, not the shopper. Legacy, overstunting, only thing that matters. Building something they can take when the lights scatter. Vegas taught me risk, wisdom taught me balance. Know when to hold, when to fold, that's the talent. I be living in a simulation, taking chances. But every move calculated, quiet in my palace. 30-year vision, not the 30-day chase. Generational wealth, that's that real estate. Own a land beneath your feet, control your own space. They gon' rent the lifestyle while I own the place. See me cruising, windows down, no rush. That's the sound of freedom, equity plus. We done built it from the bottom, from the ground up. Now we stunting on, everybody doubted us. I don't need to shine, I already got a name. On the block, on the spot, different type of game. They be chasing clout, I'm on a different thing. Real wealth, move quiet, I done broke the chains. Equity, building up my legacy. Protect my peace while I multiply this energy. Digital, real estate, building equity. Las Vegas is for sale, build that equity. Yeah, ownership over everything. Cashavelli over everything. Chris Cash over everything. Las Vegas is for sale over everything.
Here's something to sit with today. You're either moving towards your purpose or you're drifting. There is no third option, and nobody drifts to a destination. The scary part was never that you might be drifting. It's how good drifting actually feels while it's happening.
I don't chase them, the system do it for me. Pipeline running while I'm coaching at 3. Woke up to a bucket, I ain't even touched my phone. Built it right so I could build it from my home. Automated, everything is automated. Money moving while I'm present, got it automated. Automated, everything is automated. This ain't luck, I engineered this automation. I was losing sleep, chasing deals I never closed. Now the sequence runs smooth, that's the flow. Every lead that gets funneled in gets a message. By the time that they ready, they've been vetted. Digital infrastructure, finger on the trigger. Database don't sleep, it be getting bigger. They think I'm working less, don't see the work behind it. Took me years to engineer, I designed it on autopilot. Follow up is like a ghost. Messaging my leads while I'm hanging with my folks. They see the life and think I'm lucky, nah, I paid the fee. Built a whole machine, now I'm living rent free. Freedom ain't a feeling, it's the framework you design. Get the right pieces, whole thing run on time. I don't work the system, system work for me. That's the difference with a job and a legacy.
Yeah, I used to be available to everybody except the people who really mattered. Legacy ain't what you leave behind, it's what keeps running after you walk away. So I automated the hustle so I could stay present.
I don't chase them, the system do it for me. Pipeline running while I'm coaching at 3. Woke up to a bucket, I ain't even touched my phone. Built it right so I could build it from my home. Automated, everything is automated. Money moving while I'm present, got it automated. Automated, everything is automated. This ain't luck, I engineered this automation. Yeah, I engineered this automation. I did what I did to make it. Made moves while I hesitated. Getting paid even on vacation. Yeah, they was doubting me, I was staying patient. Took the vision, gave it foundation. I created everything I got with conversations. Dedication, turn my hustle to a payment. Turn my grind into an operation. Built a system, cash flow in every location. Yeah, then I got it automated. Investments all allocated. Just don't make it all complicated. Live your life and automate the rest.
That's it. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Do you understand?
I don't chase them, the system do it for me. Pipeline running while I'm coaching at 3. Woke up to a bucket, I ain't even touched my phone. Built it right so I could build it from my home. Automated, everything is automated. Money moving while I'm present, got it automated. Automated, everything is automated. This ain't luck, I engineered this automation.
Yo, what he does, this the boss, Rick Ross.
What's up, y'all? This is Beyonce.
You know how we get down.
Nigga, checking out my homie Chris Cash.
First day of school, someone in this valley today, a folder got started on that kid. And that kid didn't get a say in it, but you do. you're grown. So go find your folder, read it out loud, and ask who wrote it. That's the whole assignment. All right, 2 things about this show, and I'm about to tell you one you're not gonna like. So let me get it over with. Number 1, we are going visual, camera. People ask to see it, and we're building it, which means here on out, you're getting me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, still at 5 in the morning for my go-getters, my go-givers, who are up before the world decides what kind of day it's gonna be. But I'm not gonna dress that up for you. That's 2 fewer shows a week, and that's the trade. I'm trading 2 audio drops for a camera. Better guess, a show that lives on YouTube forever instead of scrolling past you one time. I think that's the right trade, but I could be wrong. And if I got the math wrong, I want you to tell me. And I mean that. I could be wrong. And if I got the math wrong, I want you to tell me. And I mean that. So number 2, everything I just described, the camera, YouTube, all of it, that's somebody else's platform. I'm renting that, and I get that. I know I'm renting it. Every creator you follow is renting, and most of them won't even say it out loud. I'm saying it. So let me tell you about the one piece of this I actually own right now, okay? So that is Cashavelli.com. The memo is there. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, still free. That's somebody else's platform, and I'm renting that. I know I'm renting that. Every creator you follow is renting, and most of them won't say it out loud. I just said it. So let me go ahead and tell you about the one piece of this that I'm not renting, that I actually own. Cashavelli.com. The ownership memo is there. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, still free. Go ahead and go get it. The show moves to 3 days. Video, camera. The memo does not move because that's the one thing I do own. So make sure you get on the memo. But that's not the only reason why I'm sending you there today. The Cashavelli Academy. And I've been quiet about it for a long time. And let me say it straight up. 9 campuses. Ownership and mindset, media, AI and automation, sales, business systems, real estate, money, all of it, all under one roof. Weekly live sessions, Tuesdays and Thursday nights, Tuesday and Thursday, 6:30, and you don't sit in there all alone. You get put on with other people. You check in weekly and you bring proof of work. Not proof you watched something, proof you built something. Because I've sat through enough courses in my life to know the truth about all of them. Information is not progress. Watching is not building. And a man can consume content for 4 years straight and own absolutely nothing at the end of it. I know, because I've done that before. That's not a hypothetical thing that I'm saying here. And listen to what you've been doing this whole show. I told you somebody handed you a folder when you were 9, and then you signed it. And I told you 7,400 houses out here are still sitting, waiting on somebody else to decide what they are worth. And I told you a REIT means you own the yield and somebody else owns the decision. That's a lease. Every single one of those is a lease. Your identity, your ceiling, your income, your time, all of it leased. The whole school is one idea. Get off the lease. Cashavelli.com, the doors are open. Wednesday, I'm telling you the rest of all of this. Why I built a school instead of complaining about the ones we got. Why don't they teach us in school is the laziest sentence in the English language. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. When I said all this out loud to somebody in the education business, this is a city that sells you a dream. We build the dream you actually own. Major guests coming on the show. Friday, you're gonna see it. Remember, ownership over everything. This is Chris Cash, the architect of ownership. Go.
Mic check 1, 2. What is this?
Chris Cash.
Let's go.
Shit, you better recognize the hustle.
Drop that, man.
Yeah. Yo, they ask me what I do for a living. I told them I don't live for it. I build it, see. Most people be renting their whole existence. Renting their time, renting their titles, renting their opinions. Me? I'm in the ownership business. Body brand, bloodline, bang. This ain't no flex, it's that equity talk. I don't spend my time, I invest the seconds. Every minute on the clock, I'm collected. I appreciate like a property in prime. They depreciate trying to keep up with the times. I don't liquidate the legacy, that's never me. I create the things that'll be evergreen. That's on everything, call me cash flow. Ballin' like the NBA, never go broke. Young boy, I'm the player and the coach. I'm the owner and I own everything I'm on. They be chasing titles while I architect the throne. I made a system that I own, baby, that's the goal. Run the conversation, but the thesis all on me. Equity over envy, that's on everything. Appreciating every season, baby, don't stop. Yeah, that's that equity talk.
That's that equity talk. Own everything that I bought. Still on and you know I still get it off. You know my style is the evolution of a boss. Yeah, this that equity talk. This that equity talk. This that equity talk. This that equity.
They be building off opinions, I be building assets. Cause the plug and the wealthy don't be paying taxes. And get access to the information first. I'm just over here applying everything I'm learning. Algorithm trapping people mentally while I'm chasing equity. Turn my content into property. That's that digital real estate, DRE. Set up shop, staying open even when I sleep. Yeah,
you already know what it is, Chris Cash. Cashavelli. Las Vegas is for sale, digital real estate, you already know what it is. See, I used to chase women, right? Now I chase equity. Same energy, better return.
Cashavelli Music.